Good afternoon. We're ready to start Dodger baseball here. Sorry about yesterday. Flaky me all the way on me. No excuses offered, none accepted. But the Dodgers are back on the field trying to continue their 5-game winning streak. And if they can do it, it'll be the first time. Actually, winning 5 games is the first time they have won 5 since May, 5 in a row. So maybe good things on the horizon coming for them. We're about ready. I'm going to get this. Here we go. Let's see if this works now. Last time I struck out and look at, okay, we're back. 3D game. Day 3D's up and not up. Let me try again. Blake Snell warming up, taking his last few pitches before this game is underway. What is going on? Okay, good. I know the game day works. It's the wrong game, but I'm going to get to the Dodgers. I just wanted to check the game day, make sure I wasn't having any issues with that. And yes, we're on and ready to go. So let me move over here. Let me adjust it. There we go. Okay. Welcome in, JT. Welcome in, Brian Smith. Sorry about yesterday and the problems I had on Friday as well, technically. So I'll do my best to make up for that and much more. For the Pirates, it'll be Gonzalez, Valdez, Reynolds, Lowell, Flores Jr., York. They'll be the first few coming up. Quite a few changes in the defensive lineup for the Pirates. We'll get to that later. Blake Snell ready to get up on the mound and get things going here. Oh, you know what? Okay. Pitch fouled away. So Snell's thrown 2 pitches, and he's got Gonzalez on an 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed, and fouled away, actually. Nick Gonzalez is at third today. There's a pitch that hit him on the foot, and he's going to hobble on over to first base. So leadoff man to start this game is aboard. No, actually, JT, I screwed up on the times. I really thought the game started at 6. According to this Dodgers schedule, it said that game yesterday started at 6:10, and I didn't know. You could see it maybe as coming in and out. But yeah, I tuned in and 2 hours late and forget it. So Valdez comes to the plate. Pitch on the way, swung on and fouled away. So that was totally an E on me, even though the Dodgers schedule wasn't updated that it was going to be a national televised game. So I missed it. 2 hours late. 0-1 the count to Valdez. Welcome in, Stephen. Welcome in, Brian. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. 0-2 the count. Second batter of this game, just starting out things here. Gonzalez was aboard hit by a pitch. Waiting on deck is Reynolds. Pitch on the way to Valdez, swung on and missed, and down he goes. See if I can. So up comes Reynolds with one out, one on. First inning, no score, just the start of things. Pitch is low for ball one on the changeup. Oh, sorry about that, JT. Actually, I was so upset. Actually, I had done finished the Rams game. I could have easily made it on over from 1 to 4, and that's when it started. Didn't know about it. But thank you for trying to give me the heads up. Pitch on the way is swung on, and a high fly ball. Let's see if Tucker is going to be under it. He will be, right on the line. Nice catch by Tucker, running, throwing to get the ball in quickly, and Gonzalez retreats back to first base. So there's now 2 outs in the first inning, and up comes Lowell. Nice catch by Tucker just before it got to the foul territory, right there on the foul line. So now Snell's thrown 9 pitches. He's got 2 outs. He hit the first man he faced, and Gonzalez, he's aboard at first. The pitch swung on and missed. 0-1 the count to Snell. To Lowell. 0-1 the count to Lowell. Snell's 10th pitch of the game. There goes the runner. The throw. He's in there easily. Stolen. So Gonzalez steals second base. By the time Fiducia could even get that ball out of his glove, Gonzalez was 3/4 of the way there. Nothing Mookie could do at all with the tag. Welcome in, Ken. I'm trying to speak louder for you. I think you were saying you're having a hard time hearing me last time. Let me know how the volume level is. 1-1 the count to Lowell. Pitch is swung on. There's a little ground ball. It's going to go to Freddie Freeman. Oh, just gets by his glove and scoots over his head. Now we got a runner at third base, a runner at first, and that took a wicked, wild, high hop over Freddie Freeman's glove. That's one of those that 99 times out of 100 will go right in the glove. But let's see. Yeah, that he just whiffed at it. But it did take a rather high, unexpected hop. Higher than usual, and however you want to slice it. Flores Jr. is to the plate. Lowell's at first. Gonzalez is at third. And there's 2 outs in the first inning. Thank you, JT. The pitch on the way, swung on and fouled away. So Snell has already thrown 13 pitches. In reality, he should have been out of here with under 10. But things go as they go. 0-1 the count. Rather hot day in L.A., so you want to minimize those pitches as much as possible. There's a strike right down the middle. And it's now 0-2 on a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Let me adjust that. Thanks again, Ken, for chiming in. Okay, I maxed it out now, the volume. Hopefully that's a little better for you. Okay, 0-2 the count. The pitch. Way high for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out, but the Pirates have 2 men on. In kind of unforeseen ways. He hit Nick Gonzalez and then a wild, wicked hop over Freddie Freeman's glove, and there's 2 men on. The pitch on the way, swung on and missed, and down he goes. So Snell takes care of it himself. Doesn't need the defenders. So down goes the Pirates. They get 1 hit, so they did call that a hit and not an error on Freeman. And the score after half an inning, Pirates 0, Dodgers coming up. Thank you, Ann, for chiming in. Welcome into the chat. So, for the Pirates defensively, they made a few changes compared to Friday's schedule. I'm going to throw Saturday out the window. York is in left field. Cook is in center. No Cruz. He's the man that hit the towering home run, if you remember, in the 8th inning to tie up the game on Friday night. 6'7" guy out of Dominican. So he's not playing today. Cook's in his place at center. Valdez is in right field. Gonzalez was playing shortstop. Now he's at third base. He and Trillo changed positions. Trillo's now at short. He'd been playing third. Lowell's at second. Horwitz at first. Flores Jr. behind the plate, and Chandler. No, we have like a bullpen game. Let me scratch Chandler. That was, again, Friday's note. Sorry about that. So they're doing like a bullpen game today. The Pirates going to have two different starters. Let's see who they got here. It's always tricky when they do that. So coming up, first three guys, it'll be Ohtani, Freeman, and Betts, followed by Muncy, Edman, Tucker hitting 6th, Kike, check that, Teoscar hitting 7th, Alec Thomas hitting 8th, and Hunter Fiducia hitting in the 9th slot. So the same order the Dodgers trotted out there, minus Pages on Friday, is the same order they have, same lineup they have today. Oh, here we go. So it's Lake Bacher, the man with the long hair, comes down to the beginning of Pittsburgh on his front jersey. So he pitched a little bit on Friday, got in a little bit of a mess. Comes in with a 43 games, 5 starts, 1-2 record, a 3.75 ERA. 73 strikeouts, 27 walks. So he'll start this game. As like I said, it is a bullpen. Welcome in, Yosemite hiker. Welcome back to the channel. So up is Ohtani. Ohtani comes in hitting 289. Pitch is taken for a strike. Ohtani's average is taking a little bit of a dip of late, hitting 289, 30 home runs, and 80 ribbies. So as his home runs have gone up the past week, his average has dipped at the plate. The pitch swung on and fouled away on the curveball. It's now 0-2. He hit the 3 home runs in Colorado. Dodgers trying to win 6 straight. Their 5-game winning streak that they're currently on is their longest since May. 0-2 the count to Ohtani. Pitch is swung on and fouled back and out of play. Count remains 0-2. Strider calling for sweep. Let's go Dodgers, indeed. I'm anxious to see Thomas, Ken. Missed out on him yesterday. I saw him get a base hit toward the end. 0-2 the count. Swung on and fouled down the line. Let's see, are they not showing Ohtani? Sorry if you can't see Ohtani. Let me try to figure out why this is. What's going on here? Yeah, you can't see Ohtani. There's a fouled away. Let's see if I can get a better angle here. Ooh, no. Okay, now you'll see from the outfield. 0-2 the count to Ohtani. Now it's still swung over.
I was asking a few of the guys, how long before you start to feel the pull of October pull you out of the dog days? You got a couple interesting answers.
The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back to the backstop, so Ohtani's still up there on the curveball.
You start hearing talk of the magic number. That's usually when you start to feel it. Tommy Edman and Max Muncy both said, though, that the 2 seed, the whole seeding thing, even though there's a big lead in the division, that's motivation enough, and that was brought to the forefront when Milwaukee came in here. It stays that way when you go to Atlanta. That can pull you out of the dog.
0-2 pitches in the dirt for ball one. On the curveball missing. It's 1-2 now. National League standings, Dodgers 2 games behind the Brewers. 81 wins to 79 Dodgers have, but 4 ahead of the Braves. Braves have 75 wins. So a little bit of a separation there. Dodgers and the Braves. And speaking of, there's a pitch fouled back. Speaking of those Braves, the Dodgers are heading to Atlanta after this game to take on the Braves Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Okay, the count's now 2-2 to Ohtani. Way outside, it's 3-2. 3-2 the count to Ohtani. Pitches swung on and fouled away a curveball. So Ohtani's wearing out Balker with 10 pitches already on a rather hot day. This will take, and he's wearing long sleeves too. And finally he gets walked, pitches way outside, and Ohtani's aboard. So Ohtani takes 11 pitches to finally get 4 balls, something that Balker had no intention on trying to pitch to him, it looked like. You're right, Yosemite Hiker. It looks like he is trying to wear him out, which is a nice change. Usually Ohtani, if you notice, likes to go up there first ball swinging, and he's done. This one he was fouling off. There he goes. Ohtani, throw to second base. He's safe. Stolen it. Nice. So Ohtani makes Balker pitch 11 pitches to him, and he finally gets a walk. Then he steals on the very first pitch, and he's aboard now in scoring position. Let's see if the Dodgers can bring him in. Keep it up, Ohtani, Strider says. Indeed. Add that to his MVP resume. There's a pitch, grounded line, base hit whacked into center field. And Freeman's aboard, and rounding over to third base is Ohtani. So Dodgers are on board already. Remember, Balker got rocked around pretty good on Friday night. And now the first 2 hitters, albeit heading straight to Cooperstown when they decide to hang it up, are aboard. Ohtani at third, Freeman at first. And up comes Mookie Betts. Mookie comes in here hitting .236, 16 home runs and 46 ribbies in his 93 games. One ball, no strikes to Mookie. 2 men on. The pitch. Oh no, ground ball, throws cross. It's going to be a double play. Can you believe that? In comes Ohtani, though. They score that. So Mookie grounds into the 6-4-3 double play. Ohtani scores. Dodgers lead 1-0. And what coulda, woulda, shoulda been a big promising inning. There's now 2 outs, but they got 1 run in. And up comes Muncy to the plate. Good observation there, Yosemite. He did a nice little throwing session before the game. It looks like he's getting closer and closer to coming back to pitching. Don't know if they'll use him or just save him to the playoffs, but he is feeling a lot better. In 120 games, Muncy hitting .258, 26 home runs, and 66 ribbies. Nobody on base, 2 outs. Dodgers lead 1-0, and the count to Muncy is 2-0. Pitches win the dirt. 3 balls, no strikes to Muncy.
Threw out nobody on the home run hitter. Dodgers have a chance to make this a long day in Pittsburgh. When you look at
Balker
pitching,
to the mound. The pitch is swung on and fouled away. So Balker's now thrown 19 pitches. He gave up 1 run.
so that means 10 innings are covered by the bullpen going into what is pretty much a bullpen day.
3 balls, 1 strike to Muncy.
He'll be the guy, but he rarely, even as a starter, these last 3 starts didn't go more than 3 innings. So Don Kelly's going to earn every advantage in this game.
The pitch is taken for a ball. Let's see. No. Yep, high ball 4, and Muncy's aboard. So he did just that, Strider. He worked the count, wound up at first base with a walk. Balker's now thrown 20 pitches.
Pitched around 3 walks on Friday. Put up a scoreless inning. 32 pitches that he needed to get through that inning. He's already thrown 20 pitches in this inning. Gets ready to face Tuck Henry.
Hold on. There's a first pitch is swung on a high fly ball out there in right field as Valdez. He'll make the catch, and that'll do it for the Pirates, for the Dodgers in the first inning. The score after 1 complete, Dodgers 1, Pirates 0. So the score after 1 complete, Dodgers 1, Pirates 0. And coming up for the Pirates will be York, Horwitz, and Trillo in the second inning to face Snell. So Balker really had to pitch a lot of pitches. There are 21 pitches to get out of that inning. But it is a bullpen game for him, so it's not like they're expecting him to go the full 5 and go deep into it. So just bullpen games, let your guy go out there. Like JT says, they only got a couple of pitches. Let him throw back and see if they can get him out on fastballs or what have you. Yeah, the first ball swinging, good point, Strider. It does seem Ohtani does that a lot. But nobody realistically in their right mind will tell Ohtani anything. When you're going straight to Cooperstown and when you've won 2 championships on his back, let him do what he's going to do. Let Ohtani be Ohtani. Snell back up on the mound now, ready to start this second inning. The pitch on the way, swung on and missed on a big swing by York. This season, York 31 games, hitting .222, 1 home run and 12 ribbies. Swung on and missed again, another big swing. So the count is now 0-2 to York. He's going for it. The pitch low on the changeup for ball 1. It's now 1 ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to York. Dodgers lead 1-0. We're in the top of the second inning. Nobody out. Pitch is low, ball 2, and Snell's pitch count is now 20. So he's right up there where Balker was at, but Balker used all his 20 pitches to get out of the first inning. Snell still battling the first hitter here in the second. Swung on, popped up, foul back and out of play. So Snell threw 16 pitches to get out of the first inning. Bacher 21 pitches. So they're almost about even. Dodgers got one. Pirates don't have anything. 2-2 pitch. Low for ball 3 on the curveball. 3 balls, 2 strikes to York. Pitch is swung on and fouled down the third base line. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on. There's a line shot. Nicely gloved by Muncy at third. Cranks it up and throws him out to Freddie Freeman. 5-3 put out, and there's 1 out in the books. And Snell has now thrown 24 pitches in the second inning. So 1 out. Second inning. Dodgers 1, Pirates 0. Spencer Horwitz coming up this season in 88 games, hitting .252 and 10 home runs. The pitch is outside for ball 1. One to no. The pitch swung on and missed on the slider. It's now 1-1. Horwitz hitting .252, 10 home runs and 38 ribbies. Waving the bat back and forth. The pitch is swung on, a high foul ball. It's Players Weekend, and Horwitz has taken advantage of that. It's when the players wear little bit things outside their ordinary. He's got a bright green bat and bright green cleats. Pitch on the way, swung on, and there's a line shot, base hit, whacked into left field. And he's aboard with a single. Players Weekend. Pitches. So that was the line nicely into left field, right over the head of Muncy. So 1 on, 1 out. The pitch swung on. There's a shot. It's coming quickly. Thomas makes the catch. Nice in center field. He came quickly to make that catch, and now there's 2 outs. And we in the second inning. So 2 outs, 1 on. Dodgers 1, Pirates 0. And up comes Cook to the plate. The 9th hitter in the Pirate lineup this season in 69 games, hitting .188, no home runs and 2 ribbies. He scores off the bunt and it goes foul. So it, let's see. Isn't that a foul? Runner is at second. Let's see if he, oh, I see. He missed the whole thing totally. So that's why it looked like it was a foul, but it wasn't. It skipped off of him. The umpire called it a strike anyways, and the runner's now at second base. Snell's now thrown 30 pitches. Pitch swung on and missed on a big swing. Cook looking to put the Pirates ahead with that big swing. 0-2 the count to Cook. I guess when you got an average of .188 and no home runs, start swinging from the heels at the plate. Runner now at second base, so the Pirates have a man in scoring position. But Snell's got to handle Cook. He's got a guy at .188. Challenge him with a fastball. Go after him. Pitch is high for ball 1 on the fastball. Snell's now thrown 32 pitches, an average of 16 an inning. That's what he threw to get out of the first inning, and if he gets his man here, he'll be right there on his average. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He gets him striking out on a fastball. And that'll do it for the Pirates. Once again, leaving yet another runner stranded. They've left 3 guys stranded in 2 innings. And the score after 1.5, Dodgers 1, Pirates 0. Speaking of Thomas, Strider, it'll be Thomas hitting third coming up in this inning. Leading off, it'll be Tucker, followed by Teoscar, and then Thomas. So we got the 3 guys with the T's in their name. Tucker, Teoscar, and Thomas coming up. And if anybody gets on Fiducia, let me get to know Thomas, since I know he played yesterday, I missed it. So let me get to know Thomas. What's his numbers? He's Alec Thomas, lefty, 25 years old, 5'9", 175, 175 pounds, out of Chicago, Illinois. Okay, so he fit right in nicely yesterday's game and doing some good things. Saw him get a base hit, and he's out there with a nice catch in center field today. So you're right, Strider, keep it up. Gonna need him in the playoffs. So Balker is out there once again. He threw 21 pitches to get out of the first inning, and now he's going to face Tucker. Let's see if Tucker can take advantage of a tired Balker. So we move to the bottom of the second inning, and up comes Tucker. Dodgers 1, Pirates 0. Pitch is way outside for ball 1. Tucker hit the game-winning hit yesterday. Got a nice applause from the crowd. His first hit in 26 appearances at Dodger Stadium. Pitch is fouled away. So he was 0 for 26 at Dodger Stadium, and he broke through. The same thing, he was 0 for 26 period when he got a hit in Colorado. One ball, one strike to Tucker. The pitch outside on the curveball. It's now 2-1. Hernandez waiting on deck. Teoscar. The pitch on the way. Way high and outside for ball 3. Balker's thrown 25 pitches. On the road, Tucker's hitting 271. At home, 185. The pitch is high, and Tucker's aboard with a walk. So 1 on, he walks the man to start the inning. And up comes Teoscar to the plate. Second inning, Dodgers 1, Pirates 0. The pitch swung on and missed. A big swing by Teoscar on the slider. It's now 0-1. The pitch on the way is a swung on and fouled away on the slider. It's now 0-2 to Teoscar. Tucker at first. You're right, Max. That's addition by subtraction. You get the guy and you keep away other teams from getting him. Good thing they didn't get the White Sox didn't get Skubal. Here's a pitch way inside, and they'll call that a strikeout because he did a half swing to get away from it, and he's punched out. So Balker gets a first strikeout. That was ball 4. That was ball whatever. And Teoscar couldn't hold up on the half swing, and up comes Thomas. So with 1 out this season, in 29 games, Thomas hitting 184, 2 home runs, 11 ribbies. Yesterday was his LA debut, so he's at the plate now. The pitch is swung on and fouled back and out of play, and it's now 0-1. Balker's now thrown 30 pitches. Oh and 1 the count to Thomas. 1 on, 1 out. Second inning, Dodgers 1, Pirates 0. Pitch is high, a pitch is outside as well, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 the count to Thomas. Pitch swung on. There's a high fly ball coming up quickly. As from third is Trillo to make the catch. Check that, Gonzalez. He's playing third base today. So Gonzalez makes that catch just before the Dodger dugout. Down goes Thomas, fouling out. There's 2 outs now in the second inning. And up comes Fiducia. Hunter Fiducia. This season, Fiducia hitting in 75 games, hitting .233, 3 home runs and 13 ribbies. Balker's pitch, taken for, what are they going to call? That looked like a strike. There's going to be a challenge. It'll be a Pirate challenge, and they're going to win it. And that'll be 0-1 the count to Fiducia. Dodgers lead 1-0. The 0-1 pitch is taken for called strike 2 on the curveball. It's now 0-2. Two outs, 1 on. Dodgers leading 1-0. They got their run in the first inning on a double play out that Mookie hit. Ohtani was already at third, and he just cruised on in. So that's how the Dodgers got their run. 1-0 Dodgers lead. 0-2 count. The pitch on the way. There's a ground shot down to the second baseman. Lulled, he'll line drive, catch it, and that'll do it for the Dodgers in the second inning. The score after 2 complete: Dodgers 1, Pirates 0. And up for the Pirates, it'll be Gonzalez, Valdez, and Reynolds. It'll be their second time around, the top of the order for the Pirates. So let's see if they've figured out Snell in their second time facing them this game. Yeah, you know what, Max, that's a good question to answer your question on about his speed. I was amazed. I saw him motoring around, I think from second base to third or something like that a few games back. I was surprised he could move that fast. But normally his appearance, I totally understand why you would wonder that, because it just seems like he's okay, another game, ho-hum. Even when a ball is like he didn't catch it, if he doesn't catch it, he won't just bust out there to get it and throw it in. He kind of just ho-hums it. But he did have some good speed, I got to say, going around the bases the other night. So when he wants to have it, he has it. but does he always want to have it? That's the question. At least from what I've seen. So we move to the top of the third inning. So Snell's already struck out 3. If you're following that Jumbo Jack free promotional, you got 4 more to go to get it. So Pirates, no runs, 2 hits and no errors. Dodgers, 1 run, 1 hit and no errors. Pirates have left 3 guys stranded on base in the first 2 innings. Let's see if they can get anyone home in this inning. There's a pitch. It's hit right down to Edman at second. He'll throw it on over to Freeman for the 4-3 putout. And 1 pitch, 1 out. That's just what Snell needed. He'd been averaging over 16 pitches an inning. He's got to bring that pitch count down. And that will definitely help right there. Coming up to the plate now will be Valdez as Gonzalez goes first ball swinging and is thrown out. Here's Valdez. Pitch is way high and out of the strike zone on the curveball for ball 1. Third inning. Dodgers 1, Pirates 0. 1-0 pitch. It's now a strike. It's now 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to Valdez. 1 out. We're in the third inning. Snell's now thrown 36 pitches. 1-1 pitches swung on and missed on the changeup. It's now 1-2. Welcome in, Frank. Let's go, LA Dodgers, indeed. Big bongo beat on that one. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. This next pitch, a changeup and outside, and a 2-2 count. Two balls, 2 strikes to Valdez. Dodgers lead 1-0. We're in the third inning with 1 out. Pitch is way inside, just inside. Count is now 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Swung and missed a high riding fastball, the toughest thing for those players to ignore going after or lay off of. Then now Snell has 4 strikeouts on that one. There's 2 outs in the third inning. So nice. If he can get this guy out here, relatively make quick work of him, that'll be Reynolds. That'll go a long ways to keeping that pitch count down. He's now thrown 40 pitches, 2 outs in the third. Right down the middle for strike 1 on the fastball, 96-mile-an-hour fastball. So Snell's dealing it, bringing some heat. Brian Reynolds, 0 for 1, fly down in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch is ticking. What are they going to do? They're going to check it. Looks like it could have been a swing. Dodgers going to challenge that. Good. Dodgers, I think, will win this challenge. It's 1-1 right now, the count to Reynolds. And once they win this challenge, it'll be 0-2. The challenge is, oh, wow. They're going to say that's going to be I was wrong. It is a 1-1 count. So the Dodgers lose the challenge. They're now down to 1 challenge left. I would have challenged that. And I'm sitting here watching the game on TV. 1-1 the count. The pitch swung on and fouled away. It's now 1-2. I know that drives some people crazy, challenging this early in the game. Now the Dodgers got to go the whole rest of the game with 1 challenge left. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're in the third inning and a 1-0 Dodger lead. Snell has now thrown 43 pitches. Pitches low, ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes. On Snell's 45th pitch, way outside. It's now going to be a full count. At this rate, Snell's averaging 15 pitches an inning. 3-2 the count to Reynolds. Whoa, outside, missing on the curveball, and Reynolds is aboard with a 2-out walk. And let's see if the Dodgers can get this guy out. That'll be Lowell. That'll mean they'll have 4 stranded guys on base in 3 innings, the Pirates. Brandon Lowell, 1-for-1, swung on and missed. He singled sharply to left on his first at-bat. 0-1 the count to Lowell. 1 on, 2 outs. We're in the 3rd inning and a 1-0 Dodger lead. Pitch is swung on and missed. Another big swing. It's 0-2, and Snell's 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. Let's see if he can do it. Do it. Let's go, Snell. Make it happen. 0-2 the count to Lowell. The 0-2 pitch. Ooh, just missing with a fastball. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now Snell's, this will be his 50th pitch of the game. Swung on. There's a high fly ball coming in as Teoscar in left. He's there. He's under it. He makes the catch, and that'll do it. So Snell gets out of that 3rd inning after throwing 50 pitches. The score, they leave another guy stranded to the Pirates. That's 4 guys stranded in 3 innings. That's going to come back to haunt them, I can already tell you now. The score after 2.5, Dodgers 1, Pirates 0. And Snell is averaging 16.6 pitches an inning. Gotta bring it down. And he got the first guy out on the first pitch, by the way. So, oh, good observation. Thank you, JT. I didn't even think of taking that. JT tells us all that pitchers usually like to throw a fastball on the first pitch. That's why you'll see hitters swinging on a first pitch. They know a fastball's coming, and they're right away ready and to swing at it. Very good. Thank you for sharing that, JT. Appreciate it. I'm of the thinking of take the first pitch, make him throw a strike. If you don't get the first pitch, if it's not a strike, it'll be well, obviously if it's not a strike, it's a ball. And then if he throws another ball, he's going to come right down the middle with a fastball because he doesn't want to fall 3-0. And if he does fall 3-0, he's definitely coming with a fastball. But yeah, that's a good point. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Okay. So for the Dodgers, coming up, it'll be the top of the order, and Ohtani, Freeman, and Betts. Ohtani, and then now we got a new pitcher coming in. So Bacher's through. And for the Pirates, as planned, it was already planned, it would be a bullpen game. Let's see. So Ohtani will have a new. Mlodzinski's now on the mound. Carmen Mlodzinski coming in to face Ohtani. Pitches swung on and fouled away. And just as JT said, first pitch is a cutter, fouled back and out of play. It's 0-1. Mlodzinski. Get to know Carmen Mlodzinski. Right-hander, 27-year-old, 6'2". 210 pounder. Pitches a strike on the fastball out of Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. 0-2 the count to Ohtani. What you gonna do, Shohei? The pitch swung on and fouled away on the curveball. It's now 0-2. No outs. We're in the third inning in a 1-0 Dodger lead. Pitch swung on and let's see, was this going to be fair? Third baseman Gonzalez looks at its way back up into the stands. Count remains 0-2, and Ohtani's wearing out another pitcher with foul balls on the mound. He had, welcome back, Brian. Ohtani had Bacher throw 11 pitches to him, and then he got walked in his first at-bat. The pitch swung on and missed, and down goes Ohtani. So he falls victim of the splitter. There's one out. We're in the third inning. And up comes Freddie Freeman. Moldinsky. So Freeman comes up 1-for-1. Pitch is taken for a strike. 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Good question, Brian. I thought the game started at 6. My schedule right here shows 6 o'clock and 6:10 start. Let me see if I can get that on camera. I can't see it, but I'm holding the schedule up. 6:10. I showed up to do the game at 6 o'clock and saw it was already in the 7th inning and was so distraught. No game yesterday, but I'm back and better than ever. So 2 errors in a row for me yesterday. There's a ground ball hit sharply down to the third baseman. He's going to glove it and throw across to first. That's a 5-3 put out. So 2 out. So I had technical difficulties, missed 3 innings on Friday, and then totally flaked on Saturday. Not good. That was, guess you can say, my Edwin Diaz moment on Friday and Kyle Tucker moment yesterday. So I am restricted from criticizing either one of those guys for the rest of the month. Mookie Betts on to the plate. Pitch is swung on and a high foul ball out of play. 0-1 the count. If I can't even get the time of the game started, what am I doing? Oh my, 0-1 the count to Mookie Betts. Thanks for looking out there, Brian. Okay, 0-1 the count to Mookie. 2 outs. Pitch is taken right down the middle for a strike. 0-2. Now I learned something. Every time I'm going to double check the game before the morning when I wake up to make sure the start time. 0-2 the count. Swung on and fouled away. It's 0-2 to Betts. 2 outs in the third. Dodgers 1, Pirates 0. Thank you so much, JT. Although I'll tell you, the next 2 games I won't be doing. The first 2 games in Atlanta, I'm not going to be doing. I'll be doing the third game on Thursday night. So I know you guys don't like going to Sports Lounge, but unfortunately I got other prior engagements, plans I have to do to take me away from Tuesday and Wednesday Atlanta games. Those figure to be good games too. The 0-2 pitch on the way. There's a little ground ball hit down to the shortstop. He'll glove it over, throw him out, and that'll do it for the Dodgers quietly in the third inning. The score after 3 complete innings, Dodgers 1, Pirates 0. And coming up for the Pirates in the 4th inning, it'll be Flores Jr., York, and Horwitz. You know what? Good question. Let me see what the current Strider, let's see what the current temperature at Dodger Stadium is. I want to see what it is. You figure it'll probably be even a few degrees hotter even on the field too. What is the current temperature at Dodger Stadium?
Dodger Stadium is 97 degrees Fahrenheit with sunny skies.
Okay, so 97 at Dodger Stadium, but keep in mind on the field, it's got to be pumped up to, like you just said, 100 degrees on the field. So, good catch there with the weather, which might wonder if that's kind of Strider. Wonder if that's the thinking, the reasoning for the Pirates going with a bullpen game, knowing these guys are going to be tired. Just go out there and give it all you got for 2 or 3 innings before another guy, fresh horse, comes in. .111 in the Valley. Wow, 111. That is hot, JT. Hot, 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 hot. Okay. So, for that Dodgers, Snell will now be facing Flores Jr. Keep in mind, these Pirates have left 4 guys on base in the first 3 innings. They trail 1-0. Snell's pitch is a curveball for a strike to Flores Jr. and it's 0-1. He struck out his first at bat. First pitch is way high and outside. One ball, one strike to Flores Jr. Dodgers 1, Pirates 0. We're in the 4th inning. Snell, his 53rd pitch is a high pop-up. Awaiting, shielding the sun is Tucker coming in to make the catch. Nice job, Tucker, battling the sun out there to make that catch. Edman had his hands high atop his head trying to fight off the sun, and Tucker came in to his rescue. So 1 out, 4th inning, and up comes York. .101, okay, 101 in the Valley. Pitches, let's see, it's 0-1 to York. He grounded out his first at-bat, 0 for 1. Pitch by Snell, his 55th pitch is taken for a strike. So, come on, Snell. You've averaged 16 pitches the first 3 innings. You've thrown 55 pitches so far. You need a easy inning here. Oh, that's right. Skubal got 11. Good call, Brian Smith. Skubal got 11 strikeouts by himself last night. And he may be over there right now at Jack in the Box taking advantage of it. 1-2. Pitches thrown over to Edman, hit to Edman. 3 easy, 4-3 put out. I know, Brian, you were watching the Rams. You said the thicker kicker, Mavis, has about the same build as Skubal. So I hear where you're going with that. Okay, 57 pitches Snell's thrown. He's got 2 outs, though, right now. So this will go a long ways if he can get Horwitz, make quick work of him, and bring his pitch count down. Pitches inside on the fastball for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. 2 outs in the 4th. Pitch is high for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Snell has not gotten the Pirates out in order. This will be a first if he can do it. This will be his 60th pitch coming on the way. It's 2-0 the count to Horwitz. And the pitch on the way. Just a little outside. It's now 3-0. And let's see if he comes with a fastball, JT. This is what I was saying. That more times than not, 3-0, that pitcher's bringing a fastball. Let's see. Right now, Snell, if he can get him out, will bring his pitch count down to 15 per inning. Pitch is strike, and it was indeed a fastball, 97 miles an hour. So it's now 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. The pitch is high and inside, and Snell walks Horwitz with 2 outs. Okay, up comes Triolo. So Triolo coming up, and all this does is set up the opportunity for Snell to make quick work of Triolo and have the Pirates leave 5 guys on base. Currently have left 4 men on base in the first 3 innings. Triolo's pitch fouled away. On the changeup, it's 0-1 the count. Let's go, Snell. Make it happen. There's a ground shot down to Mookie. He'll underhand it to Edman. It bounces to him, but nice dugout by Edman to get it. He dug it out of the dirt, and that'll do it for the Pirates in the top of the 4th. Umpire's having a few words with Snell. Not sure what that's all about as we go to break. He right away came out from behind the plate, and they right away cut off to commercial. So we'll have to find out if that was anything. Meanwhile, the Pirates leave 5 guys stranded on base in the first 4 innings. They trail the Dodgers 1-0. So Braxton, I think Braxton's in Vegas. Isn't that right, JT? He may be working his Vegas hours. For the Dodgers coming up, it'll be Muncy, Edman, and Tucker in the bottom of the 4th inning. Dodgers leading 1-0. And this game is 1 hour old. So as we wait, Muncy will be coming up. He walked his first time up. Muncy to the plate. The pitch on the way is outside on the sweeper, and it's ball 1. Muncy walked his first plate appearance. We're in the 4th inning and a 1-0 Dodger lead. The 1-0 pitch is taken for called strike 1 on the sweeper. One and 1 the count. The pitch just a little outside. Two 2-1 pitches high. My day's going really well. Hope yours is too. How's it going, Strider? Thank you for asking. The only way he'll go to Vegas is to see a Dodger game, play there when the A's get there. Not a bad idea to see that stadium, Max. I like your thinking there. I still haven't seen the Raiders' new stadium. And I got to check out the Sphere too. 2-2 the count to Muncy. The pitch swung on and missed, and down he goes on the sweeper, and there's one out. So Majinski is throwing some heat out there. 97 mile an hour pitch. We've already determined it's 97 at Dodger Stadium, the heat. It's got to be hotter on the field. Dodgers lead 1-0, which leads me to wonder if it's so hot, ball should be flying out of here with a home run. I haven't seen any yet. Pitch to Edman is taken for a strike. It's 0-1. Majinski's now thrown 18 pitches. The 0-1 pitch is taken for strike 2 on the sinker. So Majinski's dealing right now. Roaring back and just throwing some smoke and getting some strikes. Waiting on deck is Tucker. The 0-2 pitch. Low and in the dirt with a curveball. You're right, Brian Smith. Everything's expensive. I think Skubal went 7 innings. Pitch is fouled away. So its counts remains 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Edman. 1 out in the 4th inning. Dodgers leading 1-0. Pitches. Oh, it hit his foot. Hit him down near his foot guard. Hopefully it hit him on the shin guard or the foot guard. Doesn't look like he's limping, so he's doing good. Hardy, good, tough player, that Tommy Edman. So with 1 on, 1 out, up comes Kyle Tucker. He walked in his first plate appearance. He hit the game-winning hit yesterday, propelled the Dodgers to that 4-3 win. Pitch is low for ball 1 on the sweeper. One ball, no strikes. We're in the 4th inning. 1 on, 1 out. Oh, way inside. Nice move by Tucker to get away from that pitch. Very inside. So Majinski's now thrown 24 pitches. For the most part, he's done quite well. Two balls and no strikes to Tucker. 1 on, 1 out. We're in the 4th inning in a 1-0 Dodger lead. Thank you, Strider, for confirming that. He went 7. Scoobs went 7 innings. Tucker's still hanging tough at the plate. 1 on, 1 out. Come on, Tucker. Majinski's 25th pitch. Swung on. There's a line shot into right field for a base hit. Tucker's aboard. He's got 2 hits in 2 days. And now there's 2 men on and 1 out. So nice way to battle through that at-bat, Tucker, and get on with a clean single into right field. So with 2 on, 1 out, up comes Teoscar in a 1-0 Dodger lead. You're right, Elliot. Welcome in, Elliot. Dodgers, you said don't hit into a double play. They hit into the double play in the 1st inning. Luckily, Ohtani was at 3rd and he scored. And that's how they got their 1 run on a double play out from Mookie Betts. Mookie will get the RBI, hit into the double play, and Ohtani scored. Ohtani walked on his first plate appearance. took 11 pitches from Balker to do it, and that's where we're at here in a 1-0 game. Meanwhile, Pirates have left 5 guys stranded on base. Pitch is low for ball 2 to Teoscar. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch is strike for a 2-1 count right down the middle. Two balls and 1 strike to Teoscar. Two on. 2-1. Teoscar's got the count in his favor. Madinsky's thrown 28 pitches on a rather hot day in Dodger Stadium. Edman away from second. Tucker away from first. The pitch is low for ball 3. And suddenly, Madinsky, who came out throwing smoke and getting the Dodgers out in order in the 3rd inning, now has his back a little bit to the wall. He's got 2 on. He's got a 3-1 count to Teoscar. And he's got Thomas waiting on deck. The 3-1 pitch swung on and fouled away. That would have been a strike, so not bad that he swung on that. So Madinsky's now thrown 30 pitches. Three and 2 the count. The pitch. Whoa, toe, strike 3, and he's going to challenge, and he's going to lose it, and the Dodgers won't have any more challenges the rest of the game. So, it's confirmed. Dodgers now don't have any more challenges, and now there's 2 outs. Madinsky gets his 3rd strikeout in 2 innings, and no more challenges for the Dodgers as Thomas now comes to the plate. Okay, so with Thomas now to the plate, 2 men on, 2 outs, swung on and missed on a splitter. It's 0-1. The count to Thomas. 2 outs, 2 on. The 0-1 pitch is taken outside. Thanks for reminding me, Brian, about James. He may be around because he's with a Cubs are playing, was it the Mariners? Pitch is swung on. There's a ground ball. Base hit whacked into right field, and he can't get it. And in comes Edman to score. So he stopped it, and he turned around. He dropped it behind him. Dodgers now lead 2-0 on a base hit by Thomas. Welcome to the Dodgers. Nice. So Thomas got an RBI yesterday in his Dodger debut and fits in nicely with yet another RBI in this game. That was whacked right into right field past the second baseman Lowell. And Tommy Edman was motoring around third base to score. Let's see where Tucker wound up at. Did he go to third? Should be at third, and he is. So we got Tucker at third. And we got Thomas at first, 2 outs. And the pitch to Fiducia is inside for ball 1. You're right, JT. Go Thomas. So 0-1 the count. The pitch is taken for a strike 2 on the fastball. Count is now 0-2 to Fiducia. On deck, Shohei Ohtani in a 2-0 Dodger lead. Thomas away from first. Tucker away from third. 2-0 Dodger lead and Modinsky's on the ropes. He's thrown 37 pitches. Oh, nice catch by Flores Jr. behind the plate. If he doesn't backhand that goes all the way to the backstop, and Tucker walks in. So 1-2 the count to Fiducia. 2 outs in the 4th inning, 2-0 Dodgers lead. Pitch is way outside. And Modinsky, who came in with all kinds of full of beans, throwing some smoke in the 3rd inning, suddenly is on life support with a 2-2 count to Fiducia. 2 men on, 2 outs. We're in the 4th inning. In a 2-0 Dodger lead. Swung on, and this is going to drop in right field. And Tucker will walk home and score the 3rd run. Meanwhile, Thomas motors around 2nd and into 3rd. And at first base is Fiducia. Now that ball bounced right in front of Valdez. And I can tell you, had that been Kyle Tucker, a lot of us would be killing him by saying, why didn't he run and dive and try to catch that ball? So Valdez played that rather conservatively, maybe because he screwed up on that play just before that. That might have something to do with it. Meanwhile, Modinsky's now thrown 39 pitches. Snell limbering up in the bullpen, trying to stay warm since it's, or at least, well, you don't need to stay warm, right, in a 100-degree day, but making sure he doesn't stiffen up. So Ohtani to the plate. Modinsky's thrown 40 pitches, and his first pitch is outside for ball 1. 3-0 Dodgers lead. 2 outs. Thomas at 3rd. Fiducia at 1st. So they're getting some nice support from the bottom of the order here, the Dodgers are. 1-0 the count to Ohtani. The pitch is taken for a strike on the sweeper. It's 1-1 count. Good point, Strider. Not only that, Dodgers are so good, they really can get some good support out of that 6, 7, 8, and 9 hitters as they have just done right now. There's a shot by Ohtani, foul. It's now 1-2. That's just how good they did it earlier in the, well, I think it was in the Colorado series. The bottom of the order carried them and got some nice run support out of them. Since June 1st, with runners in scoring position, Ohtani's hitting .388, 2 doubles, 1 triple, 6 home runs, and 28 ribbies. Let's see what he can do now. So he's been on a bit of a tear with runners in scoring position. The pitch is in the dirt for ball 2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, 2 on, 3-0 Dodgers lead, and Modinsky has now thrown 43 pitches in 2 innings. He's feeling the heat right now. Meanwhile, the Pirates have left 5 men stranded on base and can't even get a run. Waiting on deck, Freddie Freeman. And the 2-2 pitch to Ohtani. There's a little ground chomper right behind second base. Gloves it is Trillo. Walks it over to second base for the 3rd out of the inning. And that'll do it. The score after 4 complete innings. Dodgers score 2 runs in that 4th inning to take the lead to 3-0. Score Dodgers 3, Pirates 0. Coming up for the Pirates in the top of the 5th inning, it'll be Cook, Gonzalez, and Valdez. And with that, I'm going to take a 2-minute timeout. Be right back. Okay, back and better than ever. Ready for the 5th inning we go. As Snell has now thrown 65 pitches, 64 pitches in the first 4 innings. Facing Cook. Oh, Brewers Braves at 4:10. Thank you. I meant to look at the scores. I knew there was something I wanted to do in that. Thanks for the reminder, JT. After this half inning, I'm going to look at scores around the league. I did want to find out what others are doing. Pitches taken for a ball 1 to Cook. We move to the 5th. Billy Cook to the plate. Snell has yet to get the Pirates out in order. Let's see if he can do it in this inning. He's now thrown 66 pitches with a strike on a curveball there. It's now 1-1 the count. Dodgers 3, Pirates 0. 5th inning and a bullpen game for the Pirates. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed a high riding fastball, letter high. It's now 1-2. Brian, I think that Dorothy could be that guy that was, remember saying someone's from the USSR, changed his name, the handle? There's sneaky suspicion, don't know, could be wrong. 1-2 the count. The pitch swung on and missed. Pulsar, brand, something like that, the guy's name was. I think he was accusing you of being from the Soviet Union. 1-2 the count to Cook. 5th inning, 3-0 Dodgers lead. The 1-2 pitch is a curveball for a ball 2. Snell's now thrown 69 pitches. Two-two pitch, swung on and popped up and fouled away. Good reminder, JT, the next 3 games the Dodgers play will be against those Braves. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from Atlanta. So it'll be a day off tomorrow for the Dodgers, a travel day. Traveling tonight after this game. There's a ground ball foul. Then they rest up and get ready for Tuesday. 2-2 the count to Cook. The pitch is high and outside on the fastball. It's 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch is a high pop-up. Moving back is Freddie Freeman just on the grass there behind first base. And he caught it and then he dropped it. The umpire was saying out, out, out all the way. That was unusual. Well, he tried to drop it. He dropped it, I guess, when he was transferring it to his glove. To his hand after catching it. So 1 out. We're in the 5th inning. And up comes Gonzalez. Pitch is strike 1. Snell now has thrown in 74 pitches. Let's see if he can work that pitch count down. He's got 1 out. We're in the 5th. It's 0-1 count to Gonzalez. Make quick work of him. There's a sharp ground ball. Nicely played by Freeman. A line drive to him for out number 2. So good job. 75 pitches now, Snell. If he can get this next guy out, he's been averaging 15 pitches an inning. If he can make quick work of this guy, he'll be down to 15 pitches again. Pitch is high and outside. 95-mile-an-hour fastball for ball 1 to Valdez. Valdez 0 for 2, struck out twice to Snell. The 1-0 pitch, way outside. And the changeup, it's now 2-0. Welcome in, Logan. Also real. Good to see some new guys showing up. 2-1 the count to Valdez. Pitches low for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Three balls and 1 strike to Valdez, and it's a strike right down the middle, just catching the black part of the plate. So Snell really dealing with a fastball. Pitch is way high for ball 4, so he loses him. He walks him, and with 2 outs, the dreaded 2-out walk occurs. Heard Oral Hershiser the other day saying that's the thing that would drive him crazy, walking a guy with 2 outs. I would have thought it would be walking a guy to start the inning, but to him, I guess maybe because he's so close to getting out of the inning, and then he walks a guy and it's like, ugh, now I got face another guy when I thought I was out. Anyways, 2 outs, 1 on, and this just sets up to leave the 6th man on, left on base. There's a big swing and a miss by Reynolds. Pirates have left 5 guys stranded on base in the first 4 innings. And if they don't make something happen here, it'll be 6 guys in 5 innings. Meanwhile, Dodgers lead 3-0. The pitch on the way. Swung on. There's a little ground ball. They're going to leave yet another man on base. Can you believe that? Picked up by Mookie, thrown over to Freddie Freeman in time, and that'll do it. 6 guys stranded on base in 5 innings for the Pirates. Dodgers 3, Pirates 0. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning. So, fast-moving game as we're already in the bottom of the 5th inning. This game is barely not even an hour and a half old. For the Dodgers, it'll be Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, and Max Muncy coming up in the bottom of the 5th with a 3-0 lead. Let's see who I think Madinsky might be done. Let's see who they're going to throw out there to face them. %, in the chat poll say the Dodgers will win today. So it's good to see people voting. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. If you'd like to hear me do more play-by-play, hit the subscribe button and take in some Dodger baseball with us. We got a nice crowd of people forming in the chat. There's also Hall of Famers there. JT Braxton not in today, but Brian Smith's there. Max is in new. Andrew. So good crop of people getting along, talking Dodger baseball. That's why I welcome in guys like Real and Logan today. Come on in, talk Dodger baseball, have a great time. And thank you all for spending part of the afternoon with me. There's a pitch swung on, and this is going to be by Freddie Freeman. Drop in front of Valdez for a base hit. First ball swinging. Freddie right out of the box, and he's aboard. So Madinsky's still out there. Okay, so he threw 45 pitches in the first 2 innings. He fared. He gave up 2 runs. I really thought they would have pulled him, but it's okay. I get it. So 1 on, no outs. We're in the 5th inning. Mookie to the plate. Pitches high and inside for ball 1. High and tight. Giving him a little chin music there. 1 ball, no strikes to Mookie. Dodgers 3, Pirates 0. We're in the 5th inning with 1 on. Pitches high. A fastball for ball 2. Pirates 63 wins and 68 losses. 18 and a half games behind the Brewers, in case you're wondering. And leaving 6 guys on base and not scoring a run has a great deal to do with that. Mookie swings and plops this ball. It's going to go drop in between the right and center fielder, and cruising around second base and into third is Freeman, and Mookie's aboard. Mookie got a RBI to start things off in the first inning with, hit into a double play, and Ohtani was at third. He walked home and scored the first Dodger run. And Mookie here setting up the Dodgers to bring home some more RBIs. It'll be Max Muncy coming up now. Oh and 1 the count. No, Muncy is 0 for 1, and he walked in his previous at-bat. First pitch on the way. There's a shot foul. Now it's 0 and 1, just a little ahead of myself there. On Modinsky's 49th pitch, with runners in scoring position, Muncy hitting .338. And that's, let's see, since June 2nd. So he and Ohtani have really taken off, and it's right around that same time, June 2nd. Both of them with runners in scoring position. And that was Modinsky's 50th pitch. It's for a ball. Runners got a run, Dodgers at first and second, no outs. No outs, 2 on. There's a ground ball. Modinsky will handle it. Look over at first, and so Freeman scores, make it at 4-0. Modinsky throws out Muncy at first for the 1-3 put out. And moving over to second base is Mookie. So you got Mookie at second, runner in scoring position. Dodgers 4 now. 4-0 lead. That should be enough even for this bullpen. And up comes Edman. Edman got hit on a pitch, scored a run, 0 for 1. Tommy Edman at the plate. Scores off the button. It's going to be in the air and go foul. So 0 and 1 the count to Edman. 5th inning. 1 out, 1 on. 4-0 Dodgers lead on Players Weekend. Nice, real good. Welcome in. 0 and 1, they're going to, I go back to those days as well, Rio, back when Tommy Lasorda was the third base coach wearing number 52. Okay, so 0 and 1 the count to Tommy Edman. And something's going on with my feet here. There's a pitch is outside. What's happening with my tracker? The 1-1 pitch is low. Let me get this back on. Hang in there. 2 and 1 the count. Two balls, 1 strike to Edman. As I get my game day 3D going back. Something. Okay, looks like we're back, but nobody on. Let's see what we can do. We'll work on that. Meanwhile, 5th inning. 1 out, 1 on. Mookie at second base in a 4-0 Dodger lead. The 2-1 swung on and missed on the sweeper. Tommy Edman, the big hero on Friday night in the 10th inning, hitting that base hit down to left field that gave the Dodgers the win. Kike came and scored. And the Dodgers continued 5-0 in extra innings. Dodgers are undefeated when if you get them into extra innings. 2 and 2 the count to Edman. The pitch swung on. There's a shot Down to right field, he'll handle it. Valdez for the catch. It's now 2 outs. Betts tags and moves to third. And now with 2 outs, they got Mookie at third base. So, hold on here. What's going on with my... The game day 3D is... It's not anything. I'll continue to give you play-by-play here, and we'll hopefully get that back up soon. Not sure if it's got to be out. It's not my computer doing it. Let me see. Swung and a miss by Tucker on the splitter. So it's 0-1. Kyle Tucker having a nice game. 1 for 1 with a walk, a single, and a run scored. He also drove in a run yesterday. And you know what? Kyle Tucker's going to be on the road the next 3 games in Atlanta, and then they go to Detroit. Pitch is taken for a strike. So this is a good way for Tucker to get out of town. He had a nice RBI yesterday. He's having a good game today at home. And then he goes on the road for 6 games. Dodgers will be in Atlanta and Detroit. 0-2 the count to Tucker. 2 outs. 1 on. Pitches in the dirt near his feet. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes on the splitter. One ball, 2 strikes to Tucker. The pitch. Low for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. No, I'm not going to reboot. Thank you, Steven. I'm going to hang in there. I really think it's the, after this half an inning, I'm going to look into that. Meanwhile, Madinsky's thrown 60 pitches. 2-2 the count. The pitch on the way, swung on and missed. And down goes Tucker, but not before the Dodgers come up with yet another run and lead 4-0. 4 runs, 6 hits and no errors. Pirates, meanwhile, no runs, 2 hits and no errors. Meanwhile, they've also stranded 6 guys on base. And they've only gotten 2 hits off of Snell. Wow, you're lucky, Ken. You got to see Sandy Koufax and Don Drysdale. Incredible. Maury Wills. I met Maury Wills on an airplane. JetBlue. He was in the front row. I was in the second row. Signed an autograph for me. It was about maybe, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. The great Maury Wills. I'll do that, Brian. I'm going to keep giving play-by-play here. I'm not going to shut down anything. I'm going to see, but I will see. This is okay. Now I see. I flipped to the game Chicago and Seattle just to see. Okay, that's Chicago and Seattle. Now I'm going to go flip back to the Dodger game. Let's see if that'll reset and do it. I know it's nothing. Okay, here we go. We're back to live action. Nice. Okay, everything's good. Everything's good. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Small technical difficulties. I think it was on the game day tracker. That's pretty cool with this little app. You have access to all the games being played. So now coming up, Snell. On the mound, we'll be facing Lowell. The pitch swung on and missed. A big swing there by Lowell. On Snell's 84th pitch. So say what you want. Snell's been averaging 15, 16 pitches an inning. He's yet to get out the Pirates in order, but he's still hanging in there, bobbing and weaving, bobbing his way through the Pirate lineup, not allowing a run and only allowing 2 hits. There's a check swing foul ball down the third base line. It's now 0-2. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. There he is, I know. My wife's screaming in the background that you're being sarcastic. We get it. Okay, 0-2 the count. The pitch on the way. Taken outside. It's now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Lowell. Nobody out. We're at the start of the 6th. There's a ground ball hit sharply down to Edman. He's going to gobble it up, throw it on over to Freeman in time, and there's 1 out in the 6th inning. I agree with you, Brian. I feel much more confident with Snell over Skubal. But I think, again, Skubal got his first victory as a Dodger yesterday, so maybe now he'll start to feel a little bit more at ease. Here comes Flores Jr. He had pitched in 3 previous games and didn't get a decision. Pitch is taken for a strike. 0-1 to Flores. Raphael. Snell's now thrown 88 pitches, so I guess nothing came of it. Umpire's now out there having a few words with Snell. We never did find out what that was about. Again, umpire talking to Snell. Maybe it's the mound that they need smoothened out or something. If you remember leaving the last inning, the umpire was having a few words with Snell, and now he's out there again. This is unusual for me to see an umpire out there about the mound. Usually it's the pitcher that'll call time and want the mound to be adjusted to his liking, and out comes the ground crew to do just that. So maybe Snell told the umpire, come here, check this out. Maybe that could be it. So 0-1 the count to Flores. We have a break in the action as the ground crew is working quickly and to straighten out this mound. Speaking of that, Max, moving from Detroit, I think Skubal, let's see, he will get a start in Detroit, right? I think so, because that's where the Dodgers are heading after Atlanta, and he pitched yesterday. So you count, 6 days down, definitely he's going to pitch, and probably on a Saturday, and that'll be against Detroit. So there'll be all kinds of stories and emotions and everything on that one when he returns back to Detroit for the first time. And if you remember about a week ago, now it's starting to make sense a little bit. Remember about, 2 weeks ago when Snell said he wouldn't mind going back to Detroit and loves the people. I think he was foreseen possibly having to pitch in Detroit, and maybe that's why he was saying those nice things. I'm not saying he didn't mean it, but that's why he wanted to put those out there so he can get a nice welcome, standing ovation, and put him at ease. The 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled back. You know, there's talk when LeBron comes back to L.A. to play his first game as a Sixer against the Lakers that they're going to boo him. So no doubt Snead will get a nice ovation when he pitches and takes the mound against the Tigers in Detroit on Saturday. Should be on Saturday if the pitching rotation lines up. 0-2 the count to Flores. 1 out. The pitch swung on and missed, and Snell waves his, is that the 7th strikeout? Let's see. 5th strikeout. Okay, getting ahead of myself. 5 strikeouts. Still got 2 more to go to get that jumbo jack. And there's 2. So now Snell again trying to get the Pirates out in order. Has yet to do it all game long. But to his credit, he's left men stranded on base. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed to York on an 85-mile-an-hour changeup. Yeah, they're saying that LeBron's really going to get booed. I think it's on Christmas Day he comes back to L.A. Oh, a 1-1 the count to York. One ball, one strike to York. 2 outs in the 6th. The pitch swung on and fouled away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It'll probably be a blessing in disguise for the Pirates if they do make out here and go out in order, simply because they've been leaving too many men stranded on base. Meanwhile, Henriquez starts a throw in the bullpen. And the pitch, high riding fastball, strikes him out. That is the first clean inning of the game for Snell, and that'll do it. And the score after 5.5 innings, Dodgers 4, Pirates nothing. So nice. So he finally gets him out in order. Now we can say they've left 6 men stranded on base in 6 innings. Makes it a little better. '89. It's 11% now. Welcome in, Clown. Clown Court USA is in the chat. I'm not calling him a clown. People know if you look at the name. Okay, so Dodgers now go to the bottom of the 5th, and in that bottom of the 6th, check that, bottom of the 6th inning, it'll be Teoscar, followed by Thomas and Fiducia. The Dodgers got some nice support out of that bottom of the order, bringing in a run. And now it'll finally be a new pitcher for the Pirates. Curtis is coming out to pitch to Teoscar. Let's get to know Curtis. Curtis is, 24-year-old, 6'5", 215-pounder out of Beaumont, Texas. So he's a big Texas boy coming in there right now. SP. So Curtis will soon be up there facing Teoscar. So that might be it for Snell. Although let's see if he hasn't. Okay, Teoscar. Snell has thrown 94 pitches, so yes, he is done. There's a big swing and a miss by Teoscar. No need to have Snell go out there with a 4-0 lead, and Pirates are rolling over at this point. The pitch on the way is fouled away and out of play, and a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. So 0-2 the count to Teoscar as my voice cracks. Pitch swung on and fouled. No, popped up, and it'll be caught. Moving over as a second baseman, Lowell. He's got it in shallow right field for 1 out. And up comes Thomas. Thomas has fit nicely in the last 2 games. A pleasant surprise. He's 1 for 2 today with an RBI single. He did the same yesterday. He's replacing an all-star in center field, and Pages pitches swung on and missed on the cutter. Pages figures to be out, 4 to 5 weeks, or is it 5 to 6 weeks? In any event, Dodgers are going to have to do without him. And let's see how that goes. He covers a lot of ground out there in center. 0-1 the count to Thomas. Pitch is way inside. Yeah, they're 1-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball. Moving up as Valdez to make the catch in right field. You know what? That's a good question. When was the last time Teoscar Hernandez hit a home run? Let me put that to Google right now as we have a break in the action. When was the last time Teoscar Hernandez hit a home run?
Teoscar Hernandez, the Los Angeles Dodgers outfielder, last hit a home run on August 3rd, 2026, against the Chicago Cubs.
There you go. August against the Cubs. Fiducia's pitches swung on and fouled away. August 3rd, last time he hit a home run. Pitches way inside all the way to the backstop. That was against the Cubs at Wrigley Field. So, good question. Thanks for asking, Strider. 1-1 the count to Fiducia. 2 outs in the 6th inning and a 4-0 Dodger lead. The pitch bounced up there in the curveball. Zombie's now in the chat. Welcome in, Zombie. Pitch is swung on and fouled away. Oh, Ken. Not bad idea. We'll see. I'm not going to get ahead of ourselves, but at least you're thinking along the lines there, because there was question who would you want to have out there and right. Pitch on the way's high. Ken saying once Pages comes back, Thomas can move over to right field. 3-2 the count to Fiducia. 2 outs in the 6th. The pitch swung on, foul down the first base line. Ohtani waiting on deck. Top of the order for the Dodgers. So with 2 outs, we'll see Ohtani in the 7th inning to start a fresh inning. 3-2 the count. Pitch. Taken, strike 3 called. Fastball catches Hunter looking. And that'll do it for the Dodgers. The score after 6 complete innings, Dodgers 4, Pirates 0. And for the Pirates, coming up it'll be Horwitz, Trio, and Cook. So thank you all for tuning in to this match between the game for the Dodgers and the Pirates. If you're enjoying my work here, give it a thumbs up, like, get more people in here, and subscribe to the channel. I enjoy bringing these games with you just as much as I know you guys enjoy chatting baseball in the chat room, in the chat. So, good deal. Oh, reliever coming in will be Henriquez. Thanks for asking, Matt. Max Henriquez is coming in to start the 7th inning. He'll come in here, throw some smoke for an inning, and usually then they'll go to probably, Hurt, and then would they dare use Tanner Scott in a 4-0 lead? We don't know. But Dodgers setting themselves up pretty good now. Only got 9 more outs to go to get this win and get 6 straight games. Take a day off tomorrow and then play Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday against the Braves. And then over the weekend against the Tigers. And that'll be emotional for Scoobs to be pitching against his former team in Detroit. So that'll be worth checking out. Yeah, it's funny you say that about that guy Vel. I tuned in one time, and it was very short, just a little bit, just to check out the channels, and he actually said on his show, during the game, it was right when Otani was going to have a baby, and he said in the Japanese accent, "I no come, my wife no come, but baby come." And I said, "Oh God, that was an actual from Vel." Right when the day when Otani's wife delivered their latest child. Owen won the count to Henriquez. That was my first and only impression. Then another time I saw Vel going at it with a listener or with a viewer because a viewer said he bet $10,000 on a game and Vel was calling him out to be a liar because if you did bet $10,000 you wouldn't be watching some fat guy giving you the game. So, oh well. That right then and then I said, okay, I'm not arguing with any of you guys. I learned from Vel what not to do. 0-2 the count to Horwitz. 4-0 Dodgers lead. We're in the 7th inning. The pitch is, there's a ground ball down the line and foul. So Henriquez has Horwitz on an 0-2 count. So those quotes I gave from Vel are actually things he said. You can go back and trace them, not making it up. Wouldn't want to disparage anybody. 0-2 the count to Henriquez. To Horwitz by Henriquez. See if he can blow him out here. 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Or 103. Let's see. Pitches outside on a 102 fastball. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Dodgers leading 4-0. Only need 9 more outs to keep this 6-game winning streak alive, or going. The 1-2 pitch. Wow, blew him out. Down 103, swing and a miss by Horwitz. And Horwitz gives a long look at Henriquez walking back as if saying, are you real? And that just happened. 103 miles an hour. And Horwitz could do nothing but just shake his head walking back. What can I do? Horwitz kind of looks. Meanwhile, Fiducia goes out there. That is the 7th strikeout. So the Dodgers fans can treat yourself to a free Jumbo Jack tomorrow. Buy yourself a large drink. Enjoy a Jumbo Jack. Meanwhile, Jacob Gonzalez comes in, not to be confused with Nick Gonzalez. 2 Gonzalez's, 2 Hernandez on the Dodgers. So I got to keep all that straight. So this Gonzalez is pinch hitting for Trillo. Pitches taken for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out in the 7th inning. 8 more outs to go. Pitches swung on and fouled. Moving over is Hernandez. Teoscar, the foul line to catch it right in foul territory. Nice catch. 2 outs. So 2 outs in the 7th, and the Pirates are down to their last 7 outs. Meanwhile, in the Dodger dugout is Pages with a cast on his left hand. Remember, he'll be gone for, I think, 5 to 6 weeks, and up comes Cruz. Cruz, 6'7" Dominican, will be always remembered for hitting that 420-foot bomb on Friday night to tie this game up in the 8th inning and send us to extra innings. And he got a triple yesterday. So Cruz is rewarded. He hits a home run on Friday, a triple yesterday, bringing in runs, and he's rewarded today with a day off. And you wonder why the Pirates are 63 wins and 68 losses. Nah, guess he was due for a day off. Don't mean to bang on him, but you got to dance with the one you brung. He's 2 for 7, a triple, a home run, 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored in this series, and he got a day off. He's killing the Dodgers. The Dodgers, thankfully, welcome his day off, but now he's coming to the plate. Nobody on, 2 outs in the 7th. So even if he hits this ball to Burbank, it's not going to hurt the Dodgers. It'll be a 4-1 game. Let's see what's he going to do against Henriquez. The pitch. Swung on and missed on the big swing by Cruz. 0-1 the count. So Cruz waiting in from the left side. The plate pitch is high. Nice discipline laying off a 101 letter high fastball. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Cruz. 2 outs in the 7th. Henriquez trying to do what it took Snell 6 innings to do. Henriquez trying to do it in his first inning. The pitch is taken for a strike on the cutter. That's put the Pirates out in order. That's what it is. Henriquez 1 strike away from putting the Pirates down in order. Let's see if he can do what it took Snell 6 innings to do. 1-2 the pitch. Outside, 103 mile an hour fastball. 2-2 the count. We're in the 7th inning in a 4-0 Dodger game. Whoa, nice slider. 84 mile an hour slider. That's just dead pull. And down goes Cruz looking. That should be illegal. He pitched a 103 mile an hour fastball and follows that up with an 84 mile an hour slider on the very next pitch. That's, oh my. And meanwhile, Henriquez gets the Pirates out in order. They're down to their last 6 outs. And the Dodgers now will come up in their bottom of the 7th. It'll be Ohtani, Freeman, and Betts. So thanks, Strider. 4 weeks for Pages. I'll take that. Better than my 5 to 6 that I was saying. On a rather hot day in LA. Snell pitched really nicely, hanging in there. You know what? The Pirates only have 2 hits. So, say what you want. Snell threw 94 pitches. Now that Snell is done, let me give you his totals. We know he gave up 2 hits, no runs. Six strikeouts. 3 walks. So that's one of the reasons why. So when you get, okay, now I see why the pitch count was high. When you get 6 strikeouts and you give up 3 walks, that will tend to inflate your pitch count, obviously. But he pitched 6 innings. Very good work. Very good work. You got 6. 7 would have been better, but yeah, okay, I'm not complaining. Henriquez gets the guys out in order anyways in the 7th. So now we move to the bottom of the 7th. Ohtani will now face Curtis in his 2nd inning of work. 2025 World Series Ohtani ring, Wednesday, September the 2nd, against the Cardinals. Meanwhile, Ohtani at the plate, a big swing and a miss. And a 93 mile an hour pitch. Ohtani's 0 for 2 with a walk, a run scored, and a stolen base. He scored the first run of the game for the Dodgers. Pitch is way inside for ball 1. Ohtani really seems to have his highest production at the first inning. He'll get a base hit, a home run, so do something. Not say it just seems that way, but he really comes out of the box hot. And today he walked, and then he stole second base, and then moved over to third on a tag up, and then came home when Mookie Betts hit into a double play, got the Dodgers off on his to the 1-0 lead, but really not a nice production from Ohtani in that first inning. There's a big swing and a miss. Count is now 2-2. Just something I notice watching games intensely this season. Cruz is now in center field for the Pirates. 2-2 the count. to Ohtani. We're in the 7th inning with no outs. Freddie Freeman on deck. The pitch swung on and missed, and down he goes on a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. And Ohtani's still at the plate. So what happened? How did I lose track of a count? I guess I'm... Okay, so now it's 2-2. So 2-2 for reals. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, and there's a high fly ball hit out to left field. It'll be handled there by York for the out. So surprisingly, in this hot day, no balls have left the ballpark. Nothing, not one, nada. And up comes Freddie Freeman, 2 for 3. 2 singles and a run scored. He's hitting .303. The pitch is outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The pitch swung on, and there's a shot down to the first baseman. Nice backhanded there by Horwitz, and flips over to the pitcher Curtis, running over for the 3-1 put out. Freeman's done, and there's now 2 outs in the 7th inning. And up comes Mookie Betts. One ball, let's see, 1 for 3 is Freddie. There's a shot, first ball swinging, a high pop-up. Moving over is the left fielder, coming out to shortstop. The fielder will make the catch in York, and that'll do it for the Dodgers. 1, 2, 3 in the 7th inning. The score after 7 complete innings, Dodgers 4, Pirates 0. I'll be right back after this short timeout. Okay, back and better than ever. Now will be Nick Gonzalez. The other Gonzalez will be coming up, and he'll be facing Stewart. So Henriquez does what he does best, go out there and throw flames for 1 inning. He got the Pirates out in order, and his work is done, and out comes Stewart now to pitch to the Pirates. He'll be facing Gonzalez. So Brock Stewart now comes in his 16th game of work. He's 0 for 1. Hitting, his ERA is 2.20. 17 strikeouts, 5 walks. And he'll be facing Gonzalez right now. Pirates down to their last 6 outs. The pitch on the way is fouled as we start the 8th inning. 0-1 the count. Nick Gonzalez 0 for 2, hit by a pitch and stole the base. He was one of those left stranded on base. The Pirates have left 6 guys stranded on base in this game, have yet to get a run. Only mustered 2 hits. There's a ground ball hit sharply, backhanded by Freeman. At first, underhands over to Stewart for the out. The 3-1 put out is in the books. There's 1 out in the 8th, and the Pirates are down to their last 5 outs. Okay, 5 outs to go, and this game's done. Dodgers will get 6. Their 6th win in a row. Stewart, very nice work. Throws 2 pitches and gets 1 out. See what he can do to Valdez to the plate. Valdez is 0 for 2 with a walk. Welcome in, Daniel. Good to see new people showing up to the chat, getting some more different baseball ideas going. Pitch on the way is a strike on the sinker. Count is 0-1. So Stewart pitched well on Friday night, painting the corners. That's what he did there. There's another pitch right there, painting the corners perfectly. It's 0-2 now, getting the strikes. Just on the edge. And Valdez is behind right now in the count, 0-2. 1 out, 8th inning. Dodgers 4, Pirates 0. Pitches, strike 3, punched him out, and now he's going to ask for an appeal on that. So Valdez is going to want to appeal it. Might as well. You have 2 challenges left, and he is going to lose the challenge. So I say challenge it. You're in the 8th inning. You're losing 4-0, and you don't want to go home, lose this game 4-0, and leave both of your challenges on the table. So, okay. So Brock Stewart's dealing now. He got the first 2 guys out. And up comes Reynolds. Pirates down to their last 4 outs. And the bullpen has really pitched well. 5 up, 5 down. 3 by Henriquez. There's a high pop-up. Dodgers are going to get out of this inning in order again. Teoscar waiting under it will make the catch. And just like that, the bullpen delivers a fine job. 6 guys out in order. And since Snell gave them the blueprint on how to put the Pirates out in order, the Pirates have gone down in order the last 3 innings. The score after 7.5, Dodgers 4, Pirates 0. Those bongos were brought to you by the Dodgers' last 3 that have retired the Pirates in order. The last 9 Pirates in order. Last 3 innings have got him out. Snell in the 6th, Henriquez in the 7th, and now Stewart in the 8th. So as we move to the bottom of the 8th, it'll be Muncy, Edman, and Tucker coming to the plate. Three more outs to go, and this game is in the books as a W. Once again, thank you, all of you, for tuning in, enjoying this broadcast with all of us. I'm up to 3,273 subscribers. See that number right above my head there? 3,273. You guys have been a big, important part of helping driving that number up, and I appreciate you for that. So as next 2 games, as I said before, I won't be doing them, but I'll be back and better than ever for the Thursday game against the Braves. So Thursday, and it'll be nice to see the Dodgers and the Braves going at it in that head-to-head clash in Atlanta. Dodgers will have a great chance to distance themselves from the Braves. Meanwhile, back to live action. The pitch on the way to Max Muncy. He's taken for a strike on the changeup right down the middle. Muncy 0 for 2 with a walk and an RBI. 0-1 the count to Muncy. The pitch on the way. Swung on, foul down the first base line. You know, why is this skewing? Oh, you know what? I apologize, guys. But see, if I go this way and show you Muncie, you're not going to see the scoreboard. For some reason, this little game thing is misbehaving. See that? I got to shrink it down. But I can't do it. So you're going to see Muncie, or you're going to see the scoreboard. Let me try to, you know what, give you an outfield perspective. A pitcher perspective. There you go. Now you can see Muncie. Okay, 2-2 the count. The pitch on the way. It's a ground ball hit sharply down to nice. Oh no, it wasn't a ground. It's a line drive to Lowell that he snags out of the air for this second out. Or now that's check that. That's the first out. And up comes Tommy Edman. 1 out, 8th inning, and up comes Tommy Edman. Curtis has thrown 27 pitches for the Pirates. The pitch is high, fastball for ball 1. And suddenly the game tracker is suddenly taking a dump. 1-0 the count. The pitch is, I'm going to continue doing the play-by-play. I know you guys. Oh, now it's back. Two and 0 the count. 3-0 the count to Edman. Tommy Edman waiting in, 3-0 the count. Pitch on the way is taken for us. No, hold on. Still 3-1. Okay, and the pitch on the 3-1 pitch is taken outside for ball 4, and now Tommy Edman's aboard. So a 1-out walk. We're in the 8th inning and a 4-0 Dodger lead. And let's see who the Dodgers are going to have come out in the 9th inning. I know I'm getting ahead of myself. Kyle Tucker coming to the plate now. So Tucker in this afternoon is 1 for 2 with a walk, a single, and a run. He played nice yesterday. Had a good game yesterday. He's having another good game today. So that's good to see just before he goes out of the Dodgers pack up and go out of town, where Tucker is most effective on the road. 0-1 the count to Tucker as he takes a strike. The pitch swung on and fouled away. Oh, 2 the count to Tucker. The pitch swung on and popped up, and moving out there is a shortstop, Trillio. He's going to look. He's going to catch it for out number 2. As hang in there, Ken. Tucker's going on the road, and that's where he's most effective. So don't go away yet, Ken. Tucker will be in Atlanta for 3 games with the Dodgers, starting on Tuesday, and then they move to Detroit over the weekend. Meanwhile, Teoscar comes up. Curtis has thrown 35 pitches. Pitch is in the dirt. Meanwhile, Tommy Edman's away from first base. The count is 1-0 to Teoscar. 2 outs in the 8th in a 4-0 Dodger lead. The pitch swung on and missed. That was a nice big swing by Teoscar, trying to get off the snide from not hitting a home run since August 3rd, his last home run against the Cubs in Wrigley Field. We learned that earlier in the game. 1 ball, 1 strike to Teoscar. 2 outs, 8th inning, 1 on. The pitch low. Uh-huh. 2 balls, 1 strike to Teoscar. The pitch way outside, and it bounces away from the catcher Flores Jr. and taking second is Edman as he kind of half-heartedly goes after it. Edman's now in scoring position. Three and 1 the count to Teoscar. 2 outs. Now Edman's at second base. Let's see if Teoscar can drive him home, give the Dodgers more insurance going into that 9th inning. 4-0 should be enough in any event to win it. Let's see. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and fouled away. 3-2 the count is now to Hernandez. Three balls, 2 strikes to Teoscar. Bottom of the 8th inning, 2 outs, 1 on, 4-0 Dodgers lead. The 3-2 pitch swung on and poked down to second baseman. Lowell pick it up and throw over to first. Horwitz, 4-3 putouts in the books, and the Dodgers are done in the 8th inning. The score after 8 complete: Dodgers 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors. Pirates no runs, 2 hits, and no errors. And their last gasp chance, 3 outs away, they're bringing on Vesia. So Vesia's had a bit of a rough stretch of late. So I guess the thinking by Doc is, okay, let's send out Vesia out there on the mound now, get his confidence up. Remember he did this with Edwin Diaz in an 11-2 game, and Diaz promptly gave up 3 runs, make it 11-5, and the next thing you know, he was on the DL list and gone. So let's see if hopefully Vesia will fare far better than what Diaz did. Come on, Tucker. And now it's come on, Vesia. Okay, so the top of the 9th inning we go in a 4-0 Dodger lead. A day that has seen the Pirates strand 6 runners on base, and then the last 3 innings have gone out in order. So these Pirates have really, in the first 5 innings, they were cruising, getting men on base, trying to work them around, leaving them stranded. In the next 3 innings, they just shut down completely. And Vesia is on the mound now, trying to make it a 1-2-3 inning. Let's see what he can do. He's got to get his confidence up here. Needs a good 1-2-3 inning. And up there he's facing is Lowell. The pitch is outside on the fastball for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. To Lowell, pitches outside. 6'4", 64 men. 6'4" years old. 2 balls and no strikes. Let's see what Vesia can do. Come on, Vesia. Pitch swung on and missed. A nice fastball. Riding high fastball. And Lowell can't resist that. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls and 1 strike. The pitch, oh, way inside. Luckily, Lowell twists and turns and gets away from that ball, or he's on first base, hit by pitch. It's now 3 balls and 1 strike to Lowell. Waiting on deck, Flores Jr. 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch, just a little out, way outside actually, and that's ball 4. And Vesia has walked the first guy he faces. Not good with 1 on. And up comes Flores Jr. So any hope of getting out the Pirates in order is done. And up comes Flores Jr. Now we can hope for a shoot 2 double play here. So Rafael Flores 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout this afternoon. The pitch is low and inside for ball 1. No action in the Dodger bullpen just yet, and now Fiducia is going to go out to the mound and have a couple of words with Vesia, maybe try to settle him down, get him on track. You're right, Brian. The less Vesia pitches, the better. We're seeing it now in full picture. He's thrown 6 pitches. He's walked 1 guy, and he's got the next guy. He's gave him up a ball. So he walked the first guy on 5 pitches, and the first pitch to Flores Jr. is a ball. So I could see why Fiducia would go out there, have a few words with him, try to settle him down, get him on track here in a 4-0 Dodger game. Back to the mound is Vesia. The pitch swung on and fouled off the mask of Fiducia. It's now 1-1. It's amazing these catchers don't go under concussion protocol. Hang in there, JT. Hang in there. All that we could do to help ourselves is stay alive. 1-1 the count to Flores Jr. 1 on. The pitch is taken for a called strike right at the knees. Nice one. Its count is now 1-2 to Flores Jr. Vesia's just got to concentrate on getting this guy out, and then the next guy. Don't worry about the guy on base. You already walked him. He's done. He's history. Just get this guy out. You got him 1-2 count right now. Pirates down to their last 3 outs. You're leading 4-0. Relax. Take a big breath of air, relief, and fire away. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled, so the count remains 1-2 on the slider. One ball, 2 strikes to Flores Jr. 1 on. No outs in the 9th inning. Pirates trying to make something happen late and right now. Pitcher swung on and fouled away. It was ball 2 that he swung on out of the strike zone, and he fouled it back. So helping out Vesia there. He couldn't lay off the high-riding fastball. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good point, Stephen. Good that those wild pitches. Now the Dodgers have someone up in the bullpen starting to work. His back was turned and bending down, tying his shoes. Couldn't get a number for you. 2-2 the count. Two and two the count. The pitch is a swing and foul. So Flores Jr. is hanging tough and making Vesia sweat and pitch out there. He's thrown 7 pitches to Flores Jr. 1 on. He walked the first guy. So Vesia has had to throw a lot of pitches just to 2 guys. His 12 pitches he's thrown. With no outs, that's a lot of pitches. The pitch swung on and missed. He got him. Strikeout. He goes. Okay, 1 out. 1 on. So we got the first guy. I think that's the big thing. Once you get the first guy on the slider there, now comes York. I think the second one will be easier for him to get through. Remember, he hasn't pitched, as JT said, in a while. And the fact that he hasn't pitched, it's worked on him probably mentally. Can I get a guy out? And the first guy he faces, he walks. Second guy he struggles through. High riding fastball is taking it for a ball. One ball, no strikes. York is 0 for 3, 2 ground outs at the plate and a strikeout. The 1-1 pitch is, it gets past Fiducia and all the way to the backstop, bounces off and moving, cruising over to second base and in scoring position is the Pirate runner. And that's Lowell. So 2 balls, no strikes. And a runner now in Lowell in scoring position. York at the plate. 1 out. Let's go, Vesia. So they called a strike, and the Pirates have a challenge. They're not going to use it. That was a gift. That was definitely a ball. It'd be 3 balls and no strikes. Pirates still have a challenge on the table and didn't use it. Okay. So instead of 3-0, it's 2-1. We'll take it. The pitch on the way to York. Way outside. That would have been ball 4. So good job. It's now 3-1 for real. 3 balls, 1 strike. One out, 1 on. The pitch swung on and missed. 3-2. Okay. The wife's already waiting. Wants to go shopping, and Vesia's make her wait longer with a 3-2 count. 1 out, 1 on. Let's go. Pitch is swung on and fouled away. Three balls, 2 strikes. Pirates down to their last 2 outs in York at the plate. Lowell at second base. The 20th pitch from Vesia. This is poked foul. And JT's already saying it's Vesia's turn to give the game away. We're going to see how long Robert sticks with him. They got a 4-0 lead. York to the plate. Vesia's now thrown 20 pitches. The count is full. What you gonna do, Vesia? The pitch swung on, fouled away. That was ball 4. So he'd be aboard if he didn't swing on that one. So thankfully he did. The count is still 3-2. York's taken 8 pitches from Vesia at the plate. A 3-2 pitch. There's fouled away again. His 9th pitch. Foul. Horwitz waiting on deck. Tanner Scott's throwing in the bullpen. 3-2 the count. The 10th pitch to York on the way. Swung on. It was a high fly ball pop-up. It'll be caught. Coming in, Teoscar. Going out's Betts. He's got it for out number 2. The Dodgers are 1 out away from their 10th sweep. That's the most in majors. They're 1 out away from their 6-game winning streak. And Horwitz is standing in the middle of that. Okay, so they will have 10 sweeps, the most in the majors, if Vesia can get out Horwitz. Can he do it? There's 2 outs in the 9th. 4-0 Dodgers lead. Lefty on lefty action. The pitch is taken for a call. It's strike 1. Umpire wearing all black has got to be burning hot, so he's in a hurry to get out of here. It's over 100 degrees on the field. 0-1. Vesia. Pitch is swung. Why not Scott? Because there's, I didn't get to that earlier. It's a high fly ball. Waiting there's Teoscar. That's the 3rd out. So that answered Monty. Thanks for coming into the chat. And that'll do it. Vesia gets the last out. Teoscar in left field. That's the 17th consecutive scoreless inning pitch. So all you guys banging on the Dodgers pitching, 17 scoreless innings. And that'll do it. They shut out the Pirates. 17th, I guess the bullpen. It had to be a bullpen because the Pirates scored yesterday. So 17th scoreless. What was that stat? You know what? I'm going to go back and look at that again. It didn't make sense. Let me check that out. Meanwhile, I'll give you the totals of this game for the Dodgers to win it. The Dodgers, 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors. And the Pirates, no runs, 2 hits, and no errors. The winning pitcher will be Snell. He moves to 2-1. The losing pitcher will be Bacher. He goes to 1-3. Snell's ERA is now 2.57, and Bacher's ERA falls to 3.77. This game is over. Thank you all for joining this game. I want to see this last stat. That's why I kind of ran the game back, because it didn't make sense. They said 17 innings scoreless, but that can't be the case. Dodgers gave up 3 runs yesterday. Maybe the bullpen? Let's see. Okay, here's the out, and then I'll get you that stat, because okay, now they're going to flash it again, and I'll give it to you, and I'll let you bid you farewell. Let's see what it says. Dodgers pitching, 17 consecutive scoreless innings pitched. 17 consecutive scoreless innings pitched. Okay, now I get it. So they gave up those 3 runs early, and I'm slow in getting it. Finally got it after the 3rd inning yesterday and then the 9 innings today. Okay. Thank you all for tuning in to this broadcast. Bid you a pleasant farewell. Rest of the good day wherever you may be. And thank you so much, Patriot, Real, JT, Mike, Brian Smith. This game is over. Don't forget, tomorrow, day off, no game. I'll see you all back on Thursday. That's when I'm coming back. Final score, once again, the Dodgers win it. But tune in to watch the Dodgers on another channel. I encourage you, don't go away and leave the Dodgers stranded on their 6-game winning streak. The score after the final score, Dodgers 4, Pirates 0. Turn out the lights. This game is over.
Play what crazy game does it to many great plays, and now it's time to turn out the lights. The game is over. Bid you a pleasant good night.